Okay, so we are racing supers, but something new has happened, is that the Neo and the Furia has been added to the class. We're starting already, and I'm selecting the Neo, which has a bit of a wonky suspension, but it might still do well. We'll see. This is a pretty flat track, if I remember correctly. Oh no, wait, it's not the track I'm thinking of. Anyway, so yeah, I want to see how good the Neo is in a hands of somebody who's not completely. Oh Jesus Christ, that's a big crash there. Who's not totally a competent driver in every situation. So if I can do good with or well with it, then I reckon it's a pretty fine addition, I guess, to the Supers class. Now, people have been debating whether it should go into Supers class or Sports A, maybe, but in my opinion, this is very much a Supers car. Also, yeah, it's already on podium position, which is interesting. Yeah, the Neo does not stick well to the road, by the way, so its suspension kind of likes to bounce off and up. So, that's something that you need to keep in mind if you want to tame this beast. But it seems to do alright regardless of that. Oh, there goes one bounce. And now you can see how it hates bumps. Probably stupid flag remainders. And probably not actually, it might be just a suspension being wonky. Please don't... I knew it. I so knew it. Johnny, go the hell away in front. Jesus Christ, why would you stop there in the... Oh. Okay, this is not going too well now. God damn it. I cannot brake boost, I still need to learn how to do that. Let's see how it does in a straight line. Not in my abysmal FPS though. Jesus, not even 40 FPS, that's terrible. Looks to be better in a straight line than Fury at least though. And there we go. Nice overtake there. That guy couldn't really control the Furia's grip, it looks like. And the Furia has pretty good grip. It handles like a mixture of the Centono and the T20, I would say. Maybe the Osiris. So I really want to get at least the top 3 if I can. But things have to happen for that to come into fruition. Namely, my driving should actually hold up, which probably won't happen. Yep, that's a wrong suspension issue again. God damn it. Please don't kill me. Yeah, the Neo kind of brings some risk with them. Okay, that was some guy who just kind of fell off. Okay, that's top 5. That's top 4. Probably they took out each other actually. Yeah, the Neo is a weird one really. Like it's a unique car, that's for sure. Like I would say that it's kind of hard to make, unique supercars at this point unless you wanna really go like ham on a certain attribute like top speed or while having the cornering and whatnot really low. But this car is probably because of the suspension, it's kind of unique in a way, and I'm not sure if it's a good uniqueness, but it's certainly interesting. So I kind of enjoy trying to tame it, even though it kind of still tries to kill me in weird situations, which is not something that I actually enjoy. And probably one of the things that I hate most about cars is when they bounce off of the side railings. So if you like touch any side railings, they kind of like bump their side off. That's like the worst thing in a car suspension in my opinion, or it's probably actually hitbox issue, not suspension, but you get the gist of it. Cars that actually stick to the road even when you bump them into a sidetrack. I usually try not to wall boost or anything, or what you call those things, but you sometimes just can't avoid it, especially when you're trying to tame a car like this, so it's really beneficial when you can actually go into walls and not having to worry about just flipping off and then just flying over it or something. Like in this car, because this car doesn't really like bumping into walls. Let's just be realistic here. But yeah, it's doing alright, apart from the occasional oversteers, I guess. Had a decent top speed to it as well, which is definitely useful in a track like this. But that guy is catching up, so that's not good for us. I got a personal best. That wasn't that hard after the first lap though. Getting taken out 2 times, I think. Like that again. God damn it. Yeah, please don't bounce off too much. I really want to get that catch the top 3, but I have to worry about even the guys coming behind me. So it's gonna be really just a case of how much I can salvage from this. Okay, and there goes another. God damn it! And that's what I'm talking about. See, I do want to get at least a top 5, but at this rate, I'm probably lucky if I even keep my current position. Yeah. At least there aren't many people. Oh, there's actually like all 3 of them are quite close, so I might still have a chance at to podium, but I really need to keep it consistent, which is not easy in a car like this. Oh, jeez. Yep, that's actually not making my job much easier. God damn it. Looks like it might be at the track's fault a bit as well. Like other people seem to have issues with, you know, much more stable cars than me. So, you know, that might be a thing. Also, I think the Infernus and top speed have been buffed, so I don't think, yeah, it's been buffed. I'm not catching up to that car on a straight like this. Maybe he brake boosted as well. Can't really tell. Oh damn it! Oh, I could have studied off too much. I wanted to be smart. I became dumb. Oh, that was really close as well. Thank God the hitbox wasn't big enough to hit that wall. Oh, that guy is gone. I think his Infernus might be broken. His wheels seem to be a bit twitched off. Anyway, top 5. It's not bad. That was a bad corner, Jesus. Really bad corner. Still got 5 minutes of the race, so maybe we can salvage something of this. I mean, top 5 already is not a bad position to be in, but I kind of want to see my lap times, even though it's not going to be representative of the car itself, because I'm terrible at driving anything that's a high-speed car. I'm good with muscles, I guess, and some tuners, but not like with this. That was actually a good section right there. I usually mess that up much more. There we go. Okay, we are strolling through this part quite nicely this time. This might be a personal best if I don't mess up somewhere in the track in between. I like that. Don't touch the wall too much. He doesn't like it. Wasn't really a good way of taking that corner either, but we'll take it. Not that I have many options. Okay, and then let's pull into a straight here. Let's see what the top speed of the Neo can pull us up. I'm about 5 seconds behind the Furia and the XXR. Okay, that's gonna be a strong competitor in this track. Then the XXR has a great top speed. I'm not gonna catch that. Even though probably the guy who is driving it might not be able to handle it well. In that case, I might have a chance, because NDXR is not easy to drive in supers. I mean, this car isn't easy to drive either, but, you know, I can still deal with it, I guess, to some extent. It's a bit slidey. It doesn't have much grip. Don't tap the wall too much there. Alright, I think I'm catching up. Maybe not. Maybe not. Yeah, I got the personal best at least. Yeah, I'm not catching up. I'm still 5 seconds behind them. Don't hug the wall too much there. Okay, at least I'm gotten like pulled a bit ahead of from 6th place. So, you know, 5th place, if I don't screw up, is probably secured at this point. But I should probably not jinx myself with this. Try to jinx myself rather. I'm actually falling behind the 4th place right now. It's not something that I want to see. Probably I was only catching up because they were fighting, but now they are a bit separated, so now they actually are pulling better. Yeah, I'm not doing well in this car. Definitely isn't representative of what it can do. And I can speak still. You're gonna get used to it at some point, I guess. Concentrating. Maybe I can pull. Oh, god damn it. Okay, screw that one up. God damn it. Okay, I'm not catching them. They are already 10 seconds ahead of me. That's a lot in a track like this. Yeah, I'm not catching those guys. Just wanna get a better lap and I don't screw up any corners and stuff, because so far I haven't done like a, you know, like a really good lap. I was still just trying not to die in this car, which is not really what you want if I have to be honest. And I'm already catching up to back marker. That's interesting. At least I'm not losing place or time to the 6th place behind me. God damn it, that was a bump I did not want to hit. Okay, you're still going, you're still going. Come on, come on, come on. Okay, that was a weird accident. Also, the guy in the Fury overtook the anti-XXR, that's weird. Maybe that car is actually better in these high-speed cornering sections than the anti-XXR. But that really only has its top speed going for it and acceleration. It's really not that good in corners. But yeah, basically, you really don't want to go over bumps that where you actually have to like steer even a little bit, because steering will kill you. You're just gonna like snap over steer you or something along those lines. As you can see here. And again, I think with a potent driver, I think this car could actually go quite far. I'm not one of those guys. I'm just trying to be decently consistent and try to pull up some good positions with my consistency, I guess, but even that's usually failing, so... I'm not a supercars guy, let's just say that. I'm a muscle car guy. So whoever is behind me is catching in a Neo. There was a change of positions, I think. I remember seeing a Furia behind me, now it's a Neo, which is of concern, but this is the last lap, so maybe I can still keep it behind me. But not for long, Jesus. He's coming real fast. And again, it's only like two or three corners, so should probably be alright unless I choke it up. Oh, it's the same car as me, not a Nero. I was thinking a Nero, but no, it's a Neo. Okay, well, nice. We got a top 5. That's not too bad, actually. I'm okay with that. Yeah, car is fine. Could be worse, could be better, but again, it's kind of just the thing that you need to tame it, basically. It's probably one of those cars that, you know, like Glass Cannon. It's a high risk, high reward kind of deal.